So these are the cars. This is, we're out front of my house. And the sad thing is I live on a freaking long dirt road. So it's been tough keeping cars clean. And believe it or not, we still have a detailer come, which is complete, like, I don't know why, but. So this car is actually pretty good out here, the Range Rover. It's a new Range Rover, fuel injected. This thing hauls butt. And it's actually a great car to drive. It's definitely one of my bigger payments though. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna keep this thing, but from this is kind of like, this is kind of the mutual car between me and my wife. If this car has a problem here, which is the Cadillac Escalade, which my wife's, once she got this car, where she used to be the firm believer in the VW Jetta. Back when, actually she'll kill me when I tell you, but her first car was the Geostorm when we first met, and I had an old F-150, so we were like, you know, we met over 15 years ago, and the thing is like, to say that we basically had nothing is a true story, you know, we started from nothing, but so now she really enjoys having the Cadillac Escalade, and it's kind of her car, and it's a big car, good for the kids and all that, and kind of got these colors that wouldn't look super dirty out here in the dirt, you know? But, and then there's all kinds of dirt bikes laying around, and then this is my truck over here that West Coast Customs did, and they did it on that TV show on TLC, and basically gave them a stock Chevy Z71 four-wheel drive, and they took it and flatted it out, flat charcoal gray, and then did the flat black rims, and I just thought it was cool, you know, something different. And I've had this thing for a couple years and it still looks sick. The dirtier it gets, the better it looks, you know. And I definitely had it all murdered out before everyone else on TV, so. They were biting off my shit. No, but basically this truck's sick. I'm pumped on it and cruise around town. The next thing though is I want to get it all ripped apart and get it all four-linked and get it all ready to off-road and take it and jump it in the hills and stuff, so. It's been a cool truck, so gotta have a truck to ride dirt bikes, but that's that. And believe it or not, I have a Mercedes AMG 55 that's been sitting in the garage for probably 5 months at my other house because I don't want to drive it down the dirt road. So I just make the payment and I don't even like remember I have this car, which is completely retarded. So if you want to buy a Mercedes, it's for sale. Well. But the front of the house, you can see, like it's not done yet. I want to do fountains and grass, and maybe by the next time you see me, we'll have all this done and big palm trees, but just wanted the grand entrance with the pillars and all that, so. I don't know, I'd say from coming from Nebraska 10 years ago, a lot's changed, you know? And definitely acquired a few more things. So we're on 21 acres, a lot of land, and built the foam pit was the first thing to go in even before the house was finished because X Games was coming up and we needed to practice, and it's actually where Les learned the double grab flip, and it's a necessity for freestyle and for militia to advance at every contest. You have to have the foam pit. It's 45 by 45 foot, it's huge. And then down to the Supercross track that we cruise around on, just getting ready for speed and style, so. It's the setup, man. It's sick. So this is a swimming pool that went way overboard on. We built this pool and we're like, yeah, well let's do a small pool that flows into another pool, and it turned out to be this huge like hotel style deal with a grotto cave and waterfalls and a big slide that comes down, barbecue pit, all the stuff. Like you can come up and sit in the water at the bar stools and at the bar and just get a drink or eat whatever and swim under those rocks and goes into a cave. So it's a pretty sick setup, you know. Basically go ride dirt bikes when it's super hot, jump in the pool and chill out. So it's a pretty good deal. So this is the backyard, and was mainly did it up for the kids, did some cement so they can ride their bikes around grass, play house, and then the little garden area where my wife does her garden. So it's kind of actually just like a normal family, believe it or not. Once you get up to the house, it's like all the dirt bike talk and drama stays in the shop, and up here is kind of like the family deal, which is cool. You can look out over here and there's a big winery, and the goal is to do grapes here and basically have a winery. So that's kind of the mode here in wine country in Temecula. So we'll see, that's the next venture.